Hi everyone, welcome to Agnes Tech Zone. In this video, I am presenting the topic Array Concepts in C Programming. The contents of this video are definition of an array, key features of arrays, types of arrays, initialization of arrays, accessing array elements, example programs, and limitation of arrays. What is array? An array is a collection of elements of the same data type stored in contiguous memory locations. For example, suppose a teacher wants to store the roll number of 5 students in a class. One way is used to store separate variable for each student roll number. To storing each student roll number in a separate data type declaration, this method becomes inefficient as the number of students increases. Instead of storing each student roll number separately, we can use an array to store all the student roll number like this. For example, here int numbers of 5 is an integer array. In this we store 5 student roll number. Arrays allow you to group related data and access elements using an index. So this is the format for storing array index. Array indices always starts with 0 and end with n-1. Here the size of an array, that is n is equal to 5. Some of the key features of arrays. Arrays store multiple values of the same data type. For arrays with zero-based indexing, array indices always starts with 0 and end at n-1 for an arrays of size n. Arrays are static in size, which means the size of an array must be declared at the time of creation. Types of arrays. Arrays can be classified into two types. One is single dimensional array, another one is multi-dimensional array. This is the syntax for declaring single dimensional array. Data type, array name, within subscript we write the size of an array. This is the example for one-dimensional array. Here, integer is a data type, numbers is a array name, 5 is the size of an array. Multi-dimensional array. The syntax for declaring multi-dimensional arrays are data type, array name, then size 1, size 2 up to size n. If we want to declare two-dimensional array means just we give like that. Integer, matrix, then here we give the size 1 is equal to 3, size 2 equal to 3. Normally two-dimensional array are used to perform matrix operations. How to initialize an array? There are three ways we initialize an array variables. First one is during declaration, partial initialization, without specifying size. This is the example for declaring arrays during declaration. So here it is the integer data type, int numbers of 5. The size of an array is 5. So we give 5 values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is initialized at the time of declaration. Partial initialization. Int numbers of 5 equal to 1, 2. The size of an array is 5, but we only give the values 1, 2. So the remaining elements are set to 0 default without specifying size. Int numbers, here we didn't mention any size, but we give the 3 values 1, 2, 3. Here the compiler determines size automatically. Here the size of an array is 3. How to accessing an array elements? Array elements are accessed using their index. This is the syntax for accessing array elements. array name. Within subscript, we give the index value. For example, this is the integer array for marks variable. Here we store the values of 5 marks in an integer array. So the first element is 90, second element is 95, third 98, 93 and 92. So now we access the 0th index value, means we give like that. Already the syntax is here. So here marks of 0. So is equal to assigns first element to the particular array. So in this array, marks of 0 value is 90. Into value equal to marks of 2. So array index always starts with a 0. So then first index we store the value 95. Second index we store the value 98. So for this example, it retrieved the third element. So it retrieved the value 98. This is an example for single dimensional array. So here we include the standard input output library. Then we write the main of function. So here we declare the array with the size 5. Here array name is numbers. Normally array elements are accessed and print using the for loop. So here we write, this is the for loop format. So here for int I equal to 0. So initial index value is 0. Our array size is 5, I less than 5. So then after this condition is true, for example here 0 less than 5, so the condition is true. Then print enter the elements at index. So here the elements in index number 0 is 10. Again the value I value is incremented, so it goes to the next condition, check the condition. So it checks, now the I value is 1, so 1 less than 5. So we print the next value, that is array index 1, 20. Likewise, we increment the value up to 5. In that condition, 5 less than 5, the condition becomes false. So the loop exits from the particular loop. So these are the output for the above example. This is an example for multi-dimensional array. Here we use 2 size, that is row, matrix row size is 2, matrix column size is 3. So number of elements in the particular 2-dimensional matrix is size 1 into size 2. Here we give the size 1 2, size 2 is 3. So total number of elements is 6. So I previously explained access and print matrix elements. Here we use the 2-dimensional array. So we use the nested for loop to print the elements. Some of the limitation of arrays. Arrays are fixed size. So size cannot be changed dynamically. Once we fixed, we didn't change the values. Then in homogeneous data, the same elements are stored in a single array. Then lack of built-in functions. Some of the array operations like searching and sorting must be manually implemented. Thank you for watching.